Hello, thank you for tuning into the African Hair. I am Kitso, and I just want to share some of the information that I've learned and how I've been doing things for the past couple of years that I've been natural. I've been chopping my hair every year or so, simply because when it gets too hot, and frankly when I go to South Africa I just can't resist. So my hair is still short, not from the lack of knowledge or from the lack of taking care of the hair, but more because I just sometimes prefer shorter hair. But this time I'm going to try to grow it a bit further than it has been growing. So right now, what I want to share with you is how you can start building up your hair regimen and actually gathering knowledge in such a way that you keep the knowledge and you are able to actually use it for a long time. You can look back and look what you did perhaps last year or this year versus the products that you are using this year versus last year, and how those products are actually treating your hair. And in that way you will be able to create something that is structured for you in particular, that will be good for you, and not really go with each and every thing that comes out on the market and you think that it's the next best thing. Yes, we can try out things, see how they treat our hair, and if your hair likes it, then you can stick to it. But some things are now kind of like, okay, we know what to do, and this is what I'm here to share. I'm here to show you how you can start creating your knowledge base on how to grow your hair. Let's just start with that. This is no way promoting any of the tools that I'm going to be using. For example, I'm recording this on an iPad. I'm not promoting this, and the app that I'm about to show you, I'm not promoting this as well. But today we're going to be looking at the mind, body, and soul. And inside the mind, body, and soul, you find information that I've already collected with regards to my skincare, my nutrition, fitness, and so forth. Right now, we're going to go into the one specifically related to my hair care. And that is what I want to share with you. So with regards to my hair care, for example, I started collecting information and trying to know more specifically with regards to my actual hair. So if we go in here and we look at this, I like this. And let me just start off by saying that, for example, I got this information with regards to my hair type. You might have come across the lady. She has a YouTube channel named Green Beauty, and I encourage everybody to check her out. She started off not only focusing on the hair typing system that we have, so we can look at, instead of just the hair typing system of maybe saying that I am 4C, we can look at what's your curl type, what's your texture, what's your density, and the sebum production, what's your porosity. Because with all this knowledge, then you really know how to treat your hair. For example, if I want to be looking at hairstyles where I will be wearing my hair out, I cannot start looking at somebody with an S curl type of hair and expect my hair, which is an O type, to come out looking like her video. Let's just be realistic. It's not going to happen. I have sparse hair. That's what I think right now. And my hair is tight. The O curl type is not like this. It's literally like this. So there's a whole lot of knowledge to that you can find out with regards to your hair type. And I'm high porosity. One of the things that is very important for me to know and to expect from my hair is that when I wet it, chances are that I'm going to lose the moisture very fast if I don't do anything about it, in the sense of maybe coating it with an oil in order to seal the moisture in. Okay, so you've gathered that information about yourself and you know what to avoid, the kind of things that won't work for you. how I avoid some things and what I've learned from what I do, either be it in my DIYs and things like that. Okay, fine. So you know a bit about your hair type, and now it's time to go shopping and find some things that you can use, right? So I'm going to start down here. For example, I have collected all this information related to the things that I've bought. And yes, I've bought a lot of things. Not that I'm a product junkie, but because I've been trying out a lot of things on my hair. I've been trying out powders that you see over here. I've been trying out dried herbs that I also drink. For example, I've got green tea and I tried it on my hair. See what the people are saying, if what the people are saying is true about it. I like drinking rose petals. So all of this is actually things that I can still eat, and I do still eat. I've collected some clays and soaps, the African black soap, and mostly I try to really stick to things that are very, very natural, right? And things that I can use also on my face if they are natural enough for me to drink them, for example, with the drink with the dried herbs, or if we look at the kitchen aid type of things, I'm looking at things that I can literally cook with, right? I eat black rice, and the same things that I can eat, I can put on my body. I have honey, I have oats on here, I've got onion, parsley, and all sorts of things. And then when we move over to the butters, I've got like avocado butter. I know that these these are not all the butters out in the market, but I'm listing things that I currently have. So if I take a stock count or I look at the inventory of things that I have that I can use on my hair, then these are the things that I have. I have oils, and I also have some store-bought things. Over the years, I've learned that I don't need a lot of store-bought things. All I need is deep conditioners and leave-in conditioners. What you don't see over here is that I recently bought the double butter cream by SIM. Double butter cream. I can't remember if it's a cream or what, but if you check out some of the videos online, you will see what I'm talking about with regards to the double butter product from SIM. That is supposed to be a sealing kind of moisturizing butter that you use on your hair. When you're doing the lock method, you could use it as the cream at the end. Okay, so also with gathering this information, once you find a product and you're trying to figure it out how it works with your hair and things like that, it's good to just also come to store some of them. Have a place where you store the information. That's where I use this block for. This whole block going across is where I store information. For example, I found out that, for example, with fenugreek, yes, it is slimy, but it's quite difficult for me to actually get it out of my hair. So when I do use it, I sift it through before applying the fenugreek onto my hair. And you can store more information, like for example over here with the oils. We know that there's penetrating oils, and so I put a bit of information with regards to penetrating oils over here so that I know how to use my ingredients in my recipes. And then I come over here. So with regards to basically this heading that I use for powders, dried herbs, clays, soaps, and some KitchenAid, I just transferred that heading to this part over here. All right. And by doing so, I just make sure that I'm carrying the knowledge that I've gathered on the first part over here. And what I'm trying to do with this is try to state the most important sort of properties that these ingredients have. And this also helps me when I'm creating my own DIYs in knowing how to use these things, right? For example, if I say honey is a humectant, yes, it is. With the castor oil, why you see it as part of the humectants is because it kind of it leaves your hair very moisturized, especially if you're going to put it on the hair. And it's also thick and quite sticky, and so it can be, it's not really like it's putting moisture, but it leaves your hair feeling supple enough to mimic the kind of moisture. And if you're gonna seal after you washed and you've put enough moisture in your hair, if you're gonna use it to seal your hair, the moisture in, then it's gonna really leave that moisture still there and try to really keep it there, right? And that's the point of basically these headings over here, to take the ingredients from down here and put them in this block in order to see what properties they have and how I can use them in my DIY projects. I mean DIY products that I mix. So the cleansing properties of shikakai, the African black soap, bentonite, and all the clays, apple cider vinegar being able to really clarify the hair. I just put it under cleansing because I don't want to have something that is saying clarify. And if I need to put more information with regards to, hey, apple cider vinegar is clarifying, then I would have it down here under the kitchen aid, right? And also with regards to things that are nourishing and conditioning. Nourishing just means that it adds such a lot of nutrients to your hair that there's no need for me to list them all out and know exactly which type of nutrients. I know that they pack a whole lot of punch, and I have them in here as the ingredients that pack a whole lot of punch for me. And so it goes on. Things that are more strengthening, like henna powder and hibiscus powder. For me, hibiscus is really strengthening, guys. The vitamin C in there does the things. Penetrating oils again, and coating oil and butters. So you'll see over here, I say coating oils, but I mean to say coating oils and butters. So for example, the butters that are coating and the oils, so everything is listed on here, right? Now that you've collected all this information and you have all these products, and you can also do this for the store-bought products, right? If you're trying out a store-bought product, you can have it in this type of format and know where it fits in and how you want to kind of use it and how it reacts with your own hair, because you already know the type of hair that you have. This is actually going to be a series of videos where I share how I'm using my knowledge database and my journal to document what the products are doing to my hair, if I like the products, if I'm trying out a new product or I'm trying out a new DIY, not only using it once and then leaving it, and maybe do a whole challenge during the week and show you how my hair, if I did the challenge in the first place, document that, or if I had some days where I didn't do something, and I'm able to see from week to week, month to month, year to year, what the results of my procedures are when I'm taking care of my hair. I hope that you can do the same and join me on this journey. And if you are, please like, subscribe, and keep watching out for the new videos that I'll be posting in order for us to share in this journey. Thank you very much.